God, hold on, let me restart. Hey, it's Kevin with Juggernaut USA. We're going to be running through our Chevy and GMC 2500 and 2500HD skid plate package. So we got a couple options here. You can get the full package together. We have the front and engine skid that comes as one package. We have the transmission skid and the transfer case. And all these can be done individually or all together. We're gonna run through the install for the full package today. All right, so today we're working on a GMC 2500 HD. This is what comes factory on a lot of these. This front skid plate is just plastic here. And then we got a thin sheet metal that just covers the front diff. There's no protection whatsoever over the back of the oil pan and the transmission pan here. And all they give you is this little piece of metal for the transfer case, which is very flimsy, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and get these removed and we'll get our skid plate installed. So we got the hardware here. You will get a small bottle of blue Loctite. We got a big one in the shop here, so I like to go ahead and put a little bit of blue Loctite on all these bolts. They are not locking threads that are tapped into the frame, so just a little extra security here. And we do have one longer bolt that will go with this flag nut. It's slightly longer than the rest and it's not fully threaded, so it'll be easy to tell. We'll go ahead and put some on that too. All right, so we got our blue Loctite and washers on our M10 bolts here. And on our front cross member, we got two threaded holes here, and we're just gonna thread these in. A couple turns here. They be a little stiff from the factory. They do just kind of tap quickly into these holes, so these 10.9 strong bolts will kind of clean that up a little, but you might need to put a tiny bit of force on that. So these new bolts are a 17mm socket. We'll just run those in, back out real quick, just kind of clean up the threads from the factory. All right. Do want to leave a decent amount exposed so we can slide our skid plates on, but as long as they're, full couple turns in there, we should be good to go, and we can start putting the skids on. All right, so the first skid is going to be the engine skid. And we will slide this onto the bolts we just installed. The concave part will be facing down here. And we will thread these into the back holes on the engine cross member here. Again, just a few threads here just to hold these in place. All right, we'll grab two more bolts for the front and we can grab the front skid plate now. All right, now we can slide on the front skid plate. This will go on top of the engine skid that we just installed. We'll go ahead and put these bolts in. And again, we'll leave these all hand tight. We'll tighten all the bolts at the end. We got the front and engine complete here, and we're ready to move on to the transmission skid. All right, so we have this 3/16 steel flag plate here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide this up through the transmission cross member. Basically, we'll just let this sit here. Kind of wanna center it on the passenger side for this hole here. So we'll center that there. And we're gonna use these three holes and this flag nut to secure the back of the transmission skid plate. Go ahead and get started. All right, we are ready to install the transmission skid plate. We have the two bolts here that we installed in the previous step, and the front of this is slotted, so we can slide this right above the engine skid plate. Push that up there. Line up the bolts. That's right in place. And then we'll start with these pre-threaded 3 holes on the driver's side of the transmission cross member. Just get 1 bolt going there. All right, we got this bolt holding the rear of the skid up, and then we have our longer M10 bolt that's not fully threaded. It's the only one in the kit. This will go to that flag nut. We are gonna add a little access hole next to this so you can hold the back of the flag nut to make this installation a little easier. Not too bad now, but you just gotta be a little gentle, line it up with that flag nut. Just hand thread that to get it started. And that flag nut will lock into place inside the transmission cross member. We'll get these other 2 bolts on here. And again, sometimes these factory threaded holes can be a little tight, but these threads on these bolts will clean it up. We'll actually loosen this a little bit because our transfer case will be going on top of this. Just make sure we got enough room to slide that plate in. That should be fine. And we'll move on to the transfer case. All right, for the transfer case, before we get the skid plate up here, we have 2 M10 nuts. They're gonna go in this torsion bar cross member. There's big holes on the front and back. We'll just put those in, and that's gonna line up with the outermost hole here. And same on this side. So we'll get those nuts ready so we can get the skid plate on and just thread those in. So we got our transfer case skid here. The front of this is slotted. It'll utilize these back 2 bolts and this bolt that we used with the flag nut. So we can go ahead and get this slided in there. Just go right above. And it will line up with the nuts that we just put in. And where did I put those? Over here. The nice part about this is it's got a big hole in the back, so you can go ahead and hold that nut with your fingers while you thread this in. And with that, just make sure everything's lined up how you want it, and we can go ahead and tighten all the bolts and you'll be done with your install.